beloved brothers, sisters, and parents. My name is Abdul Razik Mohammed, and I am pleased to present to you Kudusi for the advancement of rising generation. And the purpose of this presentation is to give you a brief introduction to what Kudusi for the advancement of rising generation is, and the purpose of it, as in why is it being established and what is it going to do. Then I will briefly discuss about an upcoming conference that is specifically designed for the Kudusi for the advancement of rising generation. And that by the end of this presentation, I hope you've got a glimpse of what Kudusi for the advancement of rising generation is, and that you're more than interested to join us in our upcoming conference to not only learn more about what this association is, but also to help us make the mission of the organization possible. So Kudusi for the advancement of rising generation is a fully established or being established association that is led by students of Masalid community from the United States and some members from Canada. And this is not work of yesterday or last month or last year, but it is over 2 years of dedication has been put by your brothers, your sisters, friends, your children, your neighbors, and it has gone through a tremendous journey with a lengthy process of constitution writing and a complex journey of registration to the registration of the association. And so this is a fully registered organization that is ready to function and fulfill its mission. And of course, the main purpose of this is to create a social support network for our students in the United States and Canada, and with the hope of advancing further should it succeed in this region so that it can contribute to supporting and helping more students within and even outside the Masalit community. And so, but as of now, the emphasis in our Masalit community in the United States and Canada. And so basically to provide guidance and encouragement, as well as to empower the students and youth to succeed in their academic and entrepreneurial endeavors. And within the broad mission of the association, of course, there are significant simple purposes, and I will mention some of those, one of which is related to the overall mission is to provide guidance and mentorship to create literally the link and a stronger connection between our students who have advanced further in their education and those that are still, behind, so that they can learn more from their brothers and sisters to not only, do better, but also, pursue their path. And of course, within those mentorship will be a social network in which this, can gather and learn from one another, but also an intellectual environment where they can engage in conversations not only about schools and what is being learned in the school, but also their cultural, historical background, their languages and culture in general. And so those are the programs that this association is aimed to establish through the support of community and collaboration of students, members and youth. And of course, through those practices, the inevitable outcome or the goal of it is to help, of course, more personal development and academic development for our students and youth, just to of course, further and advance their lives and their careers and academics. And one of the main purposes of this association is to become the bridge between our community and our students, because we all came from different cultural background, different journeys and complex ones, and it's very difficult to, of course, sustain your own roots and your culture and your background when you find yourself in a culture that is complex and large, and also so because of all these experiences, of course, we as and as the founding members of this association see a significant generational gap because we are not finding a chance to learn more from our parents or grandparents or our older siblings. And so we hope to create a link, a path through which a conversation between our parents or older generations, so that we all can learn from one another and understand who we are, where we come from, but also just understanding our culture and community broadly. And so those are some of the main simpler purposes. But again, more about this will be discussed in our upcoming conference. We have an upcoming conference in July 30th, 2022 in Syracuse, New York. And the sole purpose of this conference is to literally announce the establishment of this association. In other words, to introduce the association to the community, that this is a fully established organization and that it is ready to start working towards fulfilling its mission with the support of the community. And therefore, the conference will discuss further about the purpose of this association. And some of the most important part of it is, of course, why or what is it, why is it being established and how is it? So they will, what, why, and how. Therefore, what is the association, and why are we establishing this, and how is it going to serve its purpose, are an important part of the conversation in this conference. And more importantly, the conference will be sort of a space to welcome the ideas of our community members, so that we can further develop the association to contribute more and broader impact to the Masalit community and beyond. And I would like to call on our community members to join us in Syracuse, New York on July 30th to further discuss and learn more about what Kudusi for the advancement of rising generation is and what is it going to do. And not only that, but to also bring your thoughts and ideas so that we all together incorporate our thoughts to help fulfill the mission of this association, and to not only help our students and youth succeed in their academic endeavors, but also create a broader, stronger community together. So until then, we all look forward to seeing you in Syracuse, New York on July 30th. Thank you so much, and have a good day.